Every great developer you admire started exactly who and where you are now. So lost, confused, and overwhelmed, but determined. So software engineering is not a challenge, it's a muscle. You build it through consistency, curiosity, and patience. Every bug you solve makes you stronger, and every concept you understand opens a new door. So every small project you complete is a victory you must celebrate. So never underestimate the power of these small wins. They are shaping you into the engineer you are becoming. So you'll talk to yourself, you'll feel stuck, you'll compare yourself others. But remember, progress is not always loud. Sometimes it's quite hidden and slow. Even on days when you feel like you learned nothing, your brain is still growing. You're doing brainstorming. So trust the process, trust your journey, and trust you are becoming better every single day. So learn to enjoy struggle. It's the struggle that builds mastery. Embrace the nights spent debugging. It's impossible today will become effortless for you. So stay curious and ask questions. Build projects if they are small. Celebrate your progress. Surround yourself with people who pushes you to grow. And most importantly, never give up. You are not just learning to code. You are learning to create, to think, to build future filled with endless possibilities. So this field belongs to you. Your background does not matter. Your age does not matter. Your starting point does not matter. So what matters is your determination, your discipline, and your willing to rise every time you fall. So there's a two things. There's a discipline and motivation. Always discipline comes first. You can get like every successful person. Maybe some of the days he or she doesn't get any motivated words, but he tried or she tried to push herself or himself to be forward. So that makes him to have you should have first a discipline. So in terms of software engineering, you should have consistency. So if you have consistency and you have to focus there, like if you are saying someone else or some of my friends are learning coding, so let me also learn. Just you're coming the classes just to to imitate or to
You give it this. Okay, and then you say text align center. Text align, text align, then center. Let's look now. You see, it is it is style. Let me change the color. You just come here and click here, then you make red. Just make red or orange, then come the browser. You see it, my first website. And then what about if you want to do another element like paragraph? Line 10. You come again in separately. You style H1 in separate, and then you style again paragraph in separate. Then you just say text align center. You come here and then you say color. Color will be white. Just let's say white. أنا ما شفتوه أنا كذا. The browser is white. Let's make black. I have to make it black. You see it? This is how the inner CSS works. Let's move through the second type of CSS, which is called uh, internal CSS. Internal CSS, it is different with this one. This one used in separate, while internal CSS used in a one tag, inside a one tag of style, but inside the HTML extension. They are similar. Both are used inside the HTML, but in internal CSS, it is used inside the head tag, again inside the style tag, nested with head tag, and it is all the styles of those elements are put in one inside a one tag, which is called internal CSS. Let's do it. First one, we remove this one. We remove this one. And then we come here. We say style. Then enter. And then you say H1, then space. H1, it is a selector. H1 is a selector. And then after selector, you always use curly braces. Then enter. Always you use curly braces. And then color. Color is what? It is a property. After property, you must use full column. Okay, and then you write the value, green, and then semicolon. And then you write the text align center to see it how it's look like. Text align, text align, then center. Okay, let's see how this look like. You see, but this one it is not style. The paragraph is not style. It is unstyle, and then it is just normal. It is just angry, but the H1 we style, and it is really stable and looks condensive. Let's go through the paragraph and style it inside the style tag. Then you come here, you just write B as a selector. Then use curly braces, then enter. We said after every selector, you use curly braces and you write the property. And after every property, you must use the full column. And then you give the color you want. We want to give it blue now. We give blue. And then after the value, you give the semicolon. Then you just click enter. And then we said font size. For now, just we said text align center. We make it at center, text align, then center. Let me refresh it. You see it. This is the second. This is the second type of CSS, which is called internal CSS. Internal CSS, it is nested inside what? Inside the head tag. And all elements or selectors are inside or nested a style tag again. While inner CSS it is used separate styling ways. Okay, let's go the next one, which is the external CSS. When you're using external CSS, it is totally different to the other two styling methods or types, which is inner and internal. In external, we are using different file, which is CSS extension, and then we linked that CSS extension file to the HTML extension file. So now I have style.css. Here, first one I start the body. You just write the body, and then body is a property. After body is a selector. After every selector, you write the curly braces. Then you enter, and then you write background color as a background color. Let me change this one to make it something like this. Okay, then background we use merging. You just write 0, and then padding. Don't worry, I explain those merging and padding when I finish this styling of h1 and paragraph. Padding, then 0, and you come here again. Let me see how the background look like. You see background, it is somehow like gray. Let me make blue. Okay, we just said h1, and then braces, enter, then color of the text, color of the text, color of the text to be red. And then text align center, text align center. Let me let before here we linked css to what? We link css into the html files. This is how you link it. Control Z, tab. Now we are link it. We come here, we refresh it. Okay. Link CSS. Then now it's okay. You come here, you refresh it. You see it. It is blue, and the text will be red. And then you come your CSS. Then you style the paragraph, then enter, then you say text align center, text align justify, not justify. Not we don't want to make as justified. We want to see the changes. We use the center, and then text will be white. You see it. Okay, this is how external CSS work. You style your code, your elements inside a one CSS extension file, and then you link it in every file. If we are already linked here, you can link again this file. You can link it. You see, you can link it here, and then you can link it here, and then you can link it. You can link it all, and then you put the style in one file. Am I communicating? Mnanisikisa ama? Huh? Are
Yes,
you hearing what I'm saying?
yes, tunakusikia vizuri.
Okay, that's great. Now let's come CSS syntax and selectors. CSS rules is equal to selector, this one is a selector, and then plus property, this is a property. This text align is a property, plus property, again plus value. This center is a value. We said CSS rule is equal to selector, which is paragraph, plus property,
Hassan,
which is text align,
Hassan,
plus center, which is value.
Hassan.
Yeah.
There's someone raising hand. Please.
Okay.
Labda he has a question to ask.
If you have a question, you can say it.
If you have a question, you can unmute yourself and ask the question. It will be not a problem for us or for the mentor. You can unmute yourself. No,
If
not raise hand.
you have not any question, let's proceed it. We said we have the selector rules, the CSS rules, which is selector plus property plus value. Again, we have different types of selectors. We have element selector, we have class selector, we have ID selector, and we have multiple selector. Let's look those selectors. Let me comment this one. And I come here saying nav. We create a nav with you, so be attentive in this one. I want to create a nav, then I want to give handles to the previous or to the next mentor, which is on the meeting now. So before I give that chance to him, just let me create a one nav, and then we give him. Just enter. Inside the navbar, you have a logo, senior. You create div, then enter. Then inside this, you have an image. You just come here at Chrome and search any image, any logo image. Just write logo, then image. Just take this one, or you can take this one. You just come here and copy email address. Let me take this one and copy it. Email address. Then you come here, you put your image here, and then you just write here my logo, and then here now we are creating an ordered list. Then enter. Then you create the list. Again another list. Again another list. Okay. Now let me remove this one and change here as a hashtag. Let me remove this one and change hashtag. From here, we are creating the links and the logo image. You come here at the first div. When you come at the first div, you give ID. We said we have select how many selectors? We have
Every great developer you admire started exactly who and where you are now. So lost, confused, and overwhelmed, but determined. So software engineering is not a challenge, it's a muscle. You build it through consistency, curiosity, and patience. Every bug you solve makes you stronger, and every concept you understand opens a new door. So every small project you complete is a victory you must celebrate. So never underestimate the power of these small wins. They are shaping you into the engineer you are becoming. So you'll talk to yourself, you'll feel stuck, you'll compare yourself others. But remember, progress is not always loud. Sometimes it's quite hidden and slow. Even on days when you feel like you learned nothing, your brain is still growing. You're doing brainstorming. So trust the process, trust your journey, and trust you are becoming better every single day. So learn to enjoy struggle. It's the struggle that builds mastery. Embrace the nights spent debugging